What if every woman on Earth died? Just imagine, if every woman, every mother, every partner, and every daughter suddenly vanished from the world as if they never existed. No trace, no memory, just gone. Now ask yourself, how long would it take for the remaining men to start falling in love with each other? Welcome to the Hypothetix. Today we simulate the quietest apocalypse in history. It starts with a cheers, but it ends with a planet of ghosts. Day 1. After the initial shock, a strange, chaotic energy takes over the survivors. It's a global boys' night that never ends. No more "we need to talk." No more honey-do lists. The toilet seat is officially up, forever. Beer sales hit record highs, and the internet is flooded with millions of men suddenly realizing they own the remote control. For the first 24 hours, the world feels like a massive, glorious dorm room. But as the sun sets on a world without a single female voice, the first cracks appear. 50% of the global healthcare and education workforce has just evaporated. The infrastructure of care is the first thing to collapse. Day 30. The silence in the streets is now haunting. Humans are social animals, and without women, the male psyche begins to fracture. We call it affection deprivation. The bromance reaches its final tragic form. You will see rugged men holding hands in the park just to feel a pulse. They shave each other's backs out of pure necessity. It's not about romance, it's about a desperate biological hunger for connection. Research shows that long-term social isolation is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Brotherhood is a shield, but it isn't a home. 1 year later, the party is officially dead. Power grids are flickering out because the global talent pool was cut in half overnight. Supply chains have snapped. Cities are becoming overgrown monuments to a race that has no future. While some pinned their hopes on cloning or artificial labs, they ignored the brutal biological reality. We are a terminal generation. Without female biology for gestation, reproduction is a biological dead end. We are just waiting for the clock to run out. Fast forward to the year 100. The simulation reaches its inevitable conclusion. The youngest boy alive at the time of the vanishing is now an old man of 101. He is the last human pulse on a silent planet. He sits alone in a dusty room, with no one to hold his hand or hear his final words. By the year 2126, the human experiment is officially over. Total extinction. Not by fire, not by plague, but by the weight of a profound, agonizing silence. We discovered that the balance between the sexes wasn't a social choice. It was the very fuel of our existence. Without the other half, we didn't just lose our partners, we lost our tomorrow. What is the very first thing you would miss in this silent world? Tell us in the comments. And what scenario should we simulate next? Drop your hypothesis below. This was a simulation by the Hypothetix. Subscribe to step into the next reality, if you dare.